Uh, Good. Okay, so now you're. What did I do? Fuck, I pressed the button. Mistake. Shit. Oh fuck, today I have a tournament. I have a tournament today. Shit. Okay. Today is a tournament. Let's freaking go. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Do, 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 do. Okay. Yes, please. 3, 2, 1. Camera. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because I'm doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this 7 June 2025. Today we're giving you my first thoughts on the following game, which is Path of Exile, the first one and the second one. So, how did I get into Path of Exile? I didn't. I saw people play Path of Exile number 2. It seemed like a really, really, really good game. So I got into it. Now, fun thing is, on PlayStation Network, they were offering Path of Exile 1 for free. So we grabbed that. So now we're playing it. This is my first stream today. I'm gonna give you guys my first thoughts. It seemed like a good game. It seemed very, very Diablo-esque. Diablo-esque. If I'm French. It's good. It's fun. It's a bit bland for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. It's fun, but there's nothing extra in it. Plus your backpack is super super small, so it's kind of ridiculous. But so far the game does have promises. Why does it have promises? Because we just started and we get a couple of cool skill. I saw somebody else with a bigger account, and you can tell that the game gets interesting the more you play. So that's pretty much it. So am I gonna pick it up? Am I not gonna pick it up? I don't know. Like the vibe, like the gameplay. Again, reminiscent of Diablo. Seem a bit bland, and when it's bland, usually I don't pick it up. We got a lot of games that are not bland that we can play. However, since the narrative is not that important, it could be a game that you play once in a while, like a Binding of Isaac. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 7 June 2025. Today we're talking about the live event on Fortnite. As I told you before, I wasn't able to play Fortnite because I was trying to figure out multi-streaming, which was a mess in itself. We figured it out, but it was too late. So we still did the live event today. It's a shame because I didn't get to play in the Star Wars Battle Pass, if you will, which was kind of like a shame, but not that big of a deal. The live event was phenomenal. Talk to me about something that was really, really fucking cool. Like the fact that we face off against the ultimate villain, which is Dark Sidious. First of all, the fact that we're in the Death Star, the fact that we're pretending to be either a stormtrooper or a prisoner, was really nice. The story was really nice. Using a star riff was really nice. The fact that at the end, like I said, Sidious, who takes away all the guns and he uses thunder on you, is super fun. That you do have to fight off against Stormtrooper, super cool. It was a really lively event. I'll be completely honest, I love this event more than anything. So the Daigo event is the last one we saw. Daigo fighting against the samurai. It was pretty akin to that, but the Star Wars did so much better. this Star Wars is so much better because you got to play a little bit, you got to fight a little bit. But in waiting, you could play as a ship that would shoot other ship. To me, was phenomenal because it's it's a case of, how can I put this in a way that makes sense. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that at all. It's a case of give me something that's interesting, entertaining, but at the same time, you're not taking away anything. It's not like, you know what, we'll give you a super good cutscene, but you get to not play, or we'll give you a really fun play, but you don't have a good cutscene, which has been the case for a while. So super good event. I'm excited about the new Battle Pass, and this one we will be playing Fortnite as much as we used to, which means once or twice a week, which is not that much, but still pretty fun. And that's about it. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Guys, I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 7 June 2025. Today is kind of like a special day. Today is kind of like a specific day. This is the first day we're back to streaming, and the subject is, well, you guessed it, going back to streaming. So how does it feel to be taking a break of 2 months and a half? I feel like I was getting gamer fatigue, so that definitely feel good. I feel like I couldn't play a game without streaming it. It definitely felt good. The simple screen recording, because with me it's pretty boring. You play a game, you do some clips, you post some clips. It's always a constant cycle, and it gets pretty boring. However, in this case, it was actually pretty freaking fun. Because again, it's not doing the same thing. We took a little break, we went back to it. I realized how much I missed it. Just has been there for us, which means that we don't talk to ourselves, which is great. We did 3 streams. We did Path of Exile for an hour and a half. We did Binding of Isaac for an hour 20, and we did Fortnite for 2 hours and a half. So that's pretty good. I'm excited to come back. I'm excited as we do. Now, with this comes a little bit of a good news and bad news. The multi-stream I was given up is still an option. It's still something I should be able to do. However, it's just a question of when, more so than how. So it's not a question of if we're gonna do it. Is yes, we're gonna do it. When, and also yes, we're gonna do it. But without having tested it first, I don't know how good it is or how bad it is. So this is gonna be something that's gonna be really important to check out. Just because it's quality control, and I hate saying this because I sound like a fucking douchebag, but it is quality control. And that's pretty much it. So I'm excited to see this through. Okay. Now we got. Okay. What is that noise? What is that noise? Okay, good. Shut the fuck up. Okay, that's good. No. What am I watching, dude? I don't know what I'm watching. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're doing good. We're doing really good, actually. Good. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this what is that? There's a really good way to close that. Welcome to the computer show. Guys are doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day on this. Oh, this is a bit loud, huh? There you go. I found it. So this is a special episode of recapping Dr. Stone. We've been watching it a lot. So yesterday what happened is I was supposed to stream, long story short, I was supposed to stream some Fortnite a lot. Fortnite I had to update. I was like, okay, well, fuck it. Let's empty some space on the phone. And by uploading, right? And again, still checking if we're able to do that. And watch shows. I decided to watch some Dr. Stone. Now, this is going to be a special episode in the sense of, this is not where, we got 20 minutes before I got to go to my father's house. And 20 minutes I have to go. So this is 20 minutes of Dr. Stone recap. Right, we are at, I feel like we stopped at season 1, episode 4. We do the same thing. I'm going to be checking out the show, right? It's crazy because I think I'm at 16 or 13, something like that, which is absolutely bonkers. So we got episode number 4. There you go. I have to grab myself a bottle of water. It is hot. It is hot in here. Okay, so Dr. Stone. So we're starting the episode once again. We revive Tsukasa, right? This is crazy. I don't even know where we were. Okay. Okay, so they're doing black powder. So once again, we know that this guy Tsukasa is really bad. We went to Japan. Yeah, we're making black powder. So this is one of the first explosion. We're getting this is not clear, right? We're getting how to make it. The black powder could be used to make weapon, but also used to make dynamite and explosion. This is huge. So we have the component of that. We have the component. We have how to make it. We have a nice little drawing. Again, super fucking funny, which is really cool. Now, this is the only weapon that we have against Tsukasa. We activate this, which is crazy because by activating this, we have some smoke. Now, Tsukasa know where they are, right? But that's not the craziest thing. Somebody answered their smoke signal, which is the first sign that there's possibly somebody else. Now, Tsukasa is stronger than them. Yes, they have gunpowder, but it's not gonna be enough. So, for example, see, as weird as it sounds, right? In my opinion, the crossbow was a better weapon. I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I mean it. It was a better weapon. So the fact that we don't have it anymore, it's kind of like, oh shit, what are we supposed to do? You know? So then, if the crossbow doesn't work, they have to find something else, which is a gun. So, which is the only thing that is faster. There's also a really important scene where you see like this little girl, and it gives her a seashell necklace, which means that he still has, it still has. So because I remember that Senku said that there was four uses for the seashell, and this was one of them. So he wanted to make a weapon, which is one of the main thing of the black powder. So Tsukasa he finds what's her name, Yazuira, right? and he held her captive. So it's like, yo, fuck you, I'm gonna take it, right? But then, and what I like is that he's he says, you should have hid her. If you wanted to protect her, the only way that you had was to hide her. Which is weird because I think Tsukasa respects Taiju, and I think that he needs, what you call it, Senju. In a perfect world, Tsukasa is looking for young and strong people. Taiju is exactly that. He's that to a flaw, to a T. So this is kind of, how can I say this? This is actually what he's looking for. It's not that he's looking for anything in particular, but if he was looking for someone, he would find it. See, Senju, when he came in, right? There's this really cool scene which happens later on, and it's a lot later on. But there's this really cool scene where Senku, we see how he started. We see is the beginning from the beginning to the end. So my first struggle was I didn't have enough manpower. Later on, we see the good. Okay, so we're sharing. Good. We're doing a lot right now. So we are seeing Senju in his beginning, like I was complaining about yesterday. Like, oh, I would have liked to see that. There would have been a good footage. They do show it. So that was cool. But apart from that, there wasn't anything else. So Senju is just like, I need you, Taiju. And I think that Tsukasa see Taiju as possibly something that could be fitting properly in a kingdom of strength. That's why he wants to protect Taiju. Not protect Taiju, but hopefully get Taiju. So then Yuzuhara isn't important, right? And Senju is important, but only to a flaw. So, for example, he says, "Yo, I'm gonna get you," but instead, I'm gonna get you if you don't tell me the revival fluid recipe. I want to help you. Senji could have given the wrong recipe, give the right recipe here. We see who had the smoke signal, which is kind of like a primitive thing. So we see back, and this is super sweet. We see back Senju when he was a kid, and his dream of becoming an astronaut. We see his father, which is super important. I'm not gonna talk about this father because this is. Little Veronica, you didn't hear it, so that's too bad. So his father is super important in the story. We're seeing the bully and how him and Taiju and how so when he was fighting with Tsukasa, we saw a scene where Taiju was defending Senku, and we don't know much about it. We do see that scene. We see that Senku was working on a project which made him a nerd, which he was bullied for, and Taiju went to help him. But we see that Taiju, that's the cutest thing. Taiju's not gonna fight, so Senku trace a weapon. It's like, fuck you, to the bullies. So then we see the involvement of the girlfriend of Taiju, and this is something that I kind of like, but I kind of dislike a little bit. The girlfriend of Taiju, Yuzuhara, is extremely involved in the thing. Why is that something that's bothering me? Because it really felt from the oops. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we didn't do something bad. That's good. It's a freaking miracle. I thought I fucked it up. The phone is hot, guys. I'm not gonna be able to film a lot. It really felt like it was more so Taiju. It was more so lore-wise, it was better because it was Taiju. Like, hey, Senku is a good dude. Taiju, this is the reason why he's still alive. For the three of them to be a trio. It felt like, you know what? It felt like it diminished the relationship between Taiju and Yuzuhara. We know that Taiju is in love with Yuzuhara. There's a big chance that she feels the same way about him. But they don't follow with that. So that kind of sucks. They create three. Yuzuhara is part of the crew. It is super sweet because these three, he creates like a spaceship, if you want, and he puts the three, her, Senku, and Taiju, which is super cool because this is gonna be super important later on. So then what happened is Tsukasa, he comes in, he's like, yo, I don't need you anymore, I'm gonna kill you. So then Senku is like, yeah, I knew that you were gonna do that. No shit, Sherlock. So it's like, if you're gonna kill me, make it painless. So he cuts it here. He cuts in the neck, which is a cervical cord, which means he's gonna die. And then it's fucked up because Tsukasa said the most important thing. He said, if we met in another world, you would have been my first real friend. Then Tsukasa, first of all, was a victim of capitalism. Didn't have any friends. They're kind of making a villain. At the same time, it was bound to happen one time or the other. We needed a villain, right? And even when I am, which is episode 16, the villain is still Tsukasa. So then Taiju comes in. We have a alternate reality where Tsukasa is a friend of the four. They become this four, which is Tsukasa, Taiju, Yuzuhara, and Senku. So this is really cool. Then he comes in, Taiju comes in, and he's like, yo, you killed Senku. And then Tsukasa is like, yo, I might have a problem. Because I don't know how strong Taiju is because he doesn't fight. Now that I kill Senku, he might go into a rage. So he goes into... This is a really important moment. This is a really cool moment. He goes into a little rage, and the girlfriend is afraid for him. Yuzuhara is worried for him. He's like, don't worry, I'm still thinking clear. So then he takes the rock, and that's the coolest thing. That is the coolest thing. This is my favorite moment from her, from Yuzuhara. It is such a cool thing. It is such a cool thing because what they do is, the whole time is like, oh, she has to be protected, she has to be protected, she has to be protected. And now, no, I can take care of myself. So then he's focusing on Taiju, and she throws a black powder at him, and he throws a rock, which we saw was a way to ignite the thing. So what he did was, it's like a lighter. So he created like a flint, which is two rocks hitting each other. So then they protect Senku. Now they explode. They want to run away, and they bring Senku back. Okay, well. Phone was too hot. I feel so untouched right now. Need you so much somehow. I just can't kiss you.